Hello there, Earth signs. I hope you are doing great. This is going to be your group reading for this week, so if you're a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this reading is for you. Now, if you haven't been to one of my group readings before, no problem. Please just understand not all messages are going to resonate for you, and that is okay. If it doesn't sound like your story, it just means the message is probably not for you. Now, if you're looking for a private reading, please don't forget to contact me at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to do readings for all of you. Now, if you watched last week's readings, you'll know that I let the pendulum decide what the subject of everyone's reading was going to be. And it just so happened that every single sign chose love. So that being said, there's clearly love type stuff going on in the air. So I thought, let's extend it for another week and focus on love for all of the signs. So I'm going to pull two oracle cards. I'm going to pull one from the Romance Angels and another one from the Gateway Oracle. So let's see, what do our Earth signs need to know this week for love? Earth signs, please. Love. Earth signs, please. What do we need to know for love? What's going on? Overall energies for Earth signs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Overall, there. Okay. Ooh. Friends, codependency. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's you or a person, but it can also talk about these underlying feelings here, all right? But let's pull a couple more cards and see what we've got going on here. Earth signs, love and romance, please. What's the overall theme here? There it is. Okay, launching your journey. So I really feel that with you, Earth signs, there's some changes possibly coming up on your way. Have you really been looking at what is going on? Are you like eyes wide open in what's happening in your relationship? But you know, with this codependency card coming up, it's making me feel like you kind of know and understand what this energy is about, whether it's you trying to let go or whether it's you understanding that someone else is holding on possibly for the wrong reasons. Well, you already have direction here. You're already kind of have this feeling, if you haven't already taken some steps already. And this says, I'm an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So your bags are packed, not necessarily fully packed, but it's up here that change is coming. Okay. You know, and I saw this for another sign as well. And I actually saw one of the cards come out that talked about moving. So let's see, there's changes happening all around, friends. Changes happening all around. So let's look at the energies this week for our Earth signs. Earth signs, what are they bringing to the table here for love? This week, Earth signs, please. There's one. Anything else? Anything else here? This. Okay, this is way too much. Okay, one more, please. Earth signs energy. Earth signs. What are we bringing to the table? This one was kind of jumping out there. Okay. All right. So I see your energy here. Okay. So I don't know if you haven't been looking at the situation with honest eyes. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. Sometimes this card, when it comes up like this, we're talking about information being withheld from you or someone not giving the full truth of the story. So this makes me feel like possibly you have the feeling that someone has been holding something back or you're not getting the true case of the story, but maybe you're just like, yeah, no, I know what that is. It's okay. All right, but I'm not so sure that it really is here because I still have the Hierophant showing up. And this is telling me it's kind of like logic, order, wisdom, and wanting to take logical steps through a process. And this is really making me feel that even though it's almost kind of like you possibly turn your eye to some things or away from things that you don't want to look at, because I feel that you've already had a plan with this individual. I don't know if you actually have a marriage coming up or if you're engaged. And so because you put a lot of steps on the path moving forward that, you know, I don't want to deviate from the path because I still have the Hierophant and Ten of Pentacles. So to me, these two together is like love and marriage. I want to build a house. Let's take the right steps one by one by one. We date, we get married, we get a house, we build a family. So you might be either the person who doesn't want to move forward with these plans, or you know already that the person that you're involved with is maybe holding back a little bit, but you're still carrying on with the plans, kind of like not being maybe honest with yourself. There's definitely a flavor of codependency going on. That doesn't mean you're codependent, okay? It can just talk about the idea that you are committed to a certain idea and you don't want to let that go. You don't want it to change in any way, okay? But clearly there's some information here of either someone is not being honest with themselves or with their partner. What is this earth signs partner bringing to the table, please? The earth signs person. Earth signs person. Wow. Earth signs. What's their person bringing to the table? Here. Okay. All right. You know, I think this person is kind of happy just doing their own thing. I don't know if you have been the person who's always pushing the relationship, or, you know, hey, let's get married, let's get engaged, you know, this sort of stuff, and this person's like going along with it. But I have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and this kind of tells me that this person isn't moving very quickly in the relationship, or that they aren't matching your enthusiasm. I don't know if you want them to come closer to you or be around you more, and they're not. I mean, well, with the virus and everything, that's a different situation, but this is going deeper. This is about you wanting or feeling like you need more attention from this person, and them just not either giving it or you not getting enough, okay? By themselves, they're just fine. The Sun, okay? They don't see anything wrong with this situation. In fact, this might be the pace that they want. Maybe this person doesn't want a committed relationship, or if they've decided they don't. But with this Sun in between the Knight of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse really makes me feel like this person is happy with exactly what's going on right now. They're totally fine with it, and they don't plan on making changes anytime soon. Okay. What's the energies coming up this week that we're going to learn, our earth signs? What do we need to know? Either some guidance or advice, or how's this going to work out for us? I know this sounds really heavy. I'm so sorry. I'm not a heavy message type of girl, but friends, you know I don't let you. This is definitely a message for somebody out there, 100%. So what do we need to know? Overall guidance, advice, or outcome? Let me know, okay? Okay. So there definitely needs to be some fairness and equality brought back into the situation. And again, my friends, here's what I got. I mean, King of Swords in reverse. Either you are not looking honestly at this, or you are willingly giving up things that you want, okay? Possibly you're not looking at the truth of the situation. Again, Swords in reverse, okay? But, and I think this can also represent for you like a knowing and an understanding and an epiphany of I'm not getting what I want, okay? Because this is definitely part of some of you here. Followed by the 6 of Swords. This is not a card of I'm running away and hiding. This is about wisdom, knowledge, and discernment. This is about I know this isn't working for me, so even though it's hard, I have to move forward. I know I need to move forward into calmer waters, because where I'm coming from is kind of rocky, okay? 3 of Wands in reverse. You don't want to. There's a lot of back and forth here. This is very well might have been a very challenging relationship for you. There definitely is some loving feelings here on the table here, but there's definitely a lot of imbalance at the same time, and you're having a hard time letting go. But friends, okay? You need to bring back some fairness into your life. It is time to focus on you and maybe protect yourself, protect your household. I also don't know if there was some financial upset with regards to this relationship or unfairness where that is concerned as well, because this is showing me that you're kind of pulling back on your own and protecting your own house and home. Not like you need protection, but really kind of looking around and saying, hey, what do I need to do to protect myself and my household, okay? Friends, I hope you get this sorted out for yourself and really come back to what is going to make you happy. Because if you're not getting what you want, you have to be honest with yourself and make movements in the good direction. If you appreciated these messages, please give me a like, share, and a subscribe so I can continue to do readings for you. And if you need a personal reading, check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. Thank you, friends.